Good evening, everybody. Italy and Greece. It's Group I action on game day 1 of the EuroBasket qualifiers for women. We are in Vigevano here in Italy. Both teams in this group already qualified, as they are 2 of the 4 hosts for the EuroBasket in 2025. But what great preparation. A group that also includes Germany and Czechia. What a way for these teams to prepare for EuroBasket 2025. Both teams, could say, had differing campaigns in EuroBasket in the summer. Neither team made it to the playoff stages for the top 8. Here's the current standings in Group I. Germany just with an impressive victory over Czechia. Italy and Greece will face off here on their first game of these qualifiers. The actual final itself of EuroBasket 2025 will be in Greece. Italy, Czechia and Germany will stage the qualification rounds alongside Greece. So Greece being introduced to the crowd here. Obviously, missing the huge presence of Vasula, who's just had surgery. She had 18 points and 10 rebounds a game in EuroBasket women. If somehow everyone's got to chip in to pick up those points and rebounds, still led by the veteran Artemis Spanu, currently playing her Europe Cup women basketball with Borges, one of the favourites for that competition. But now her attention and the attention of her teammates all on national team basketball. One of the most historic clashes of national team basketball. Italy playing Greece. There's all sorts of history around the game. But the Italian team being introduced to the crowd now. Yasmin Keys, who really did put in a shift for this team in EuroBasket women. But obviously headlined by Giulia Zandalicini, the Virtus Bologna forward, averaging 30 on her 31 minutes in EuroLeague women this year, 14.5 points, 7.5 rebounds. But she needs support from across this roster. And Italy have been a frustration to themselves, shall we say, over the last championships, always by their own estimation, coming up a little short of where they think their talent should take them. It now comes down to Andrea Capiabianco to take this team forward. We'll talk about that more after the national anthems of both Greece and Italy. Silence for the official Greek national anthem. E ora andiamo a sentire l'inno nazionale italiano, il stand up for the Italian National Anthem. Well, players and coaches exchanging mementos at the halfway line. We'll get a chance to look at the third team on the floor in a moment, the team of officials. And here is that refereeing crew. Özlem Yulman as the crew chief, Lori Kornas and Blaz Zupanosic from Turkey, France and Slovenia respectively take charge of this Group I game day one clash between two of the biggest powers in European basketball. Italy ranked 15th and Greece 18th on the FIBA World Rankings. And as we said, both teams already qualified for the finals as hosts. But I think this is just a super situation for coaches and players in terms of high-level competitive games without the ultimate issue of qualification. And on the Greek team in particular, without Fasula here, it's a tremendous opportunity for another center to really step up and take some of that load on. Going to get a look at the starting lineups in a moment. This Italian roster would have gone into EuroBasket winning with high hopes in that group, but really did come up short. It's the starting lineup with Luka on the inside, partnering Spanu. Kristianaki had a great EuroBasket women. That front line without Fasula. Fasula looks a little light, but Kristianaki, the Olympiakos small forward, really will lead Spanu, and it's Luka's job, the 27-year-old Blixia center at 192, that's going to have to hold the middle. The Italian starting lineup, obviously, Zander Lassini is the highlight. The issue is not Zander Lassini most of the time, it's how much contribution she gets from across the roster. Kubai on the inside has that job, and Yasmin Keys to really be the backbone and the base for this team to be competitive. But Zander Lassini in EuroBasket, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists on her 30 minutes of basketball, and she will see a lot of the ball. So there's never a surprise and a shock. The shock, the surprise is where else does Italy get its momentum from its points? It cannot become a one-person show. Petras Prakas at the helm of this Greek national team. Always a very, very pressured position. Every Greek fan has a view on their national team and how well they're playing. Every Greek fan could be the national team coach. As it is in Italy, with Coach Capobianco under the same pressure. Basketball countries expect a lot of their national teams, and these two countries are no exception. So welcome to Viviano here in Italy. We're underway. Game day one for these two teams. Italy. We'll get a look at it in the first possession. Italy in the blue, Greece in the white. Penetration to the middle. Gonna have to put this up. They put up a prayer deep on the clock. And that's Kubiaya with the, or Keys rather, with the tough. Too deep. No time on the clock. Gets it to drop somehow. Greece will reverse the basketball. Miyake has it on the perimeter, puts it on the floor, gets to the keyway, needs to find an open one, does. Step through with a second step. Doesn't get the drop. And Zandalasini will give it up. Always going to be a technical game. Keys hits the second side. Zandalasini for two. Smooth as you like to the ring. Well, unceremoniously blocked. And they have a problem on the far side, Greece. It's a 5-on-4 situation. The easy two is good. The refs will probably have to take a look at stopping it, but no. Yeah, I thought they would have to. Not sure. That's not a great sign, and also not a great option. Elena Zaniki feeling that thigh. Here's Spanu. Always one of those cometh the hour, cometh the person. Spanu, second step, gets the contact. Will have to go to the free throw line. Tremendous penetration. Uses her body, protects the ball, takes all the space away from the defender. Artemis Spanu. Ticks it over for Greece. Offensive rebound poured in by Luka. The long two is short. Artemis can't get it on the glass. Defensive rebound by Keys again. Getting it done at both ends. Vila assesses the option, backs it out. Drops it inside. Zandalasini going to work. Inside out. Vila, feet set for three is no good. It's a rebound. Keys gives it up. Zandalasini again doesn't need a second invitation to knock down the three. Really impressive start here by Italy. Have the 9-1 lead. Penetration to the little pullback and step back by Stamalau Crew. Zandalasini kicks it. Mid-range two is good. And QBA is really rising to this one. Spanu gets deep, puts it inside. Off the glass for two is no good. Spanu will recover the loose ball. Greece with a new 14. The tough turnaround two is good. That's a tough finish by Pavlu Palau. Pablo Palau just took the tough turnaround in the lane. Zandalasini. It's not a case of challenging the shot. You have to prevent the catch. 10-point lead early here for Italy. Mr. Miyake gets inside, flips it, turns it over. Chance to run. Vila has it. Doesn't like the numbers. We'll get it. Dubai will hand it off. Zandalasini feeling it from three is short. Kubai with the putback. And Laura Kubai has come to play. 15-3 start here for Italy. Spanu backs it out. Guarded by Keys. Spanu likes the matchup. Shakes, gets to the tough runner for two. Is no good. With 2.3 seconds left on the possession, Greece will have it on the end line. Greece will take the timeout halfway through this first quarter. It's been a tough first 5 minutes. And let's like to listen to Coach Precas. Well, scoring out of the end line possession with 2.3 on the clock would be helpful momentum wise, but he really has to find a way to slow down this Italian offense. This thing has got to go up. Can't pass it off. No time on the clock. Just has to go up. Keys will advance the basketball. Vila. Kubai gets it in the post. Sandorosini will get the hand off. Looks inside. Kubai, super little play, but she blows the two. Spanu will advance the basketball. Greece dodged the bullet. Spanu is fouled on the penetration. And they're going to wipe that off. I think it was before she put the shot up. There was the first foul. Took a dribble after. Still had a dribble after the foul was called. Deep three is off for Stan Lamprou. Keys turned down the screen, but she rolls. Great defense by Spanu. Just hunted the ball, goes up for the easy two. And nothing like the defensive stop and the steal to ignite the team and change this momentum. Vila has it. Sandorosini steps back for the three, just drains it. She looks like she's come to play. Already has 10 of the 18 points. Spiniaki is fouled with the third team foul. And Sandorosini picks up the personal. Greece will go to the bench as Stamati, the veteran, will check in. So Lamprou inbound it. They're going to call the travel. And Luca thought she had the extra step. Doesn't feel like an 18-5 game here at the moment. Zandalasini's just gone off, but Greece now show the 2-3 zone. Going to change the tempo, change the way this game is going to be played. Ball movement by Italy. Stop and pop in the lane is good. Hahn off the bench, just doesn't waste any time in getting going. Spanu in traffic. Zandalasini gets a piece of it. Spanu backs it out. The Matti. Feet set for the three is long. Defensive rebound. Zandalasini will have it and leads the break. Super pass. Foul on the play. Keys will go to the free throw line. And Zandalasini just led her to the basket. Spanu picks up the personal. Yasmin Keys. 6 points in 24 minutes. In EuroBasket Women has just done something she didn't do for the whole of EuroBasket Women, which is miss a free throw. But Vila on the after the offensive rebound. Weaves, gets to the middle, inside, outside. Wide open three is no good. And Spanu just hunts it. To Lamprey. Goes inside here. Luka gets to the middle. Kicks. Stamati with the three and knocks it down, and she's been doing that her whole career. You think you have her, you think you've guarded her. She gets that quick release away on the three, almost a steal in the backcourt. As Paulo Lau just gets after it. More improvement signs here for Greece. Vila, 4 on the shot clock. Zandalasini's got to put it up. Steps back for the tough three is no good. And Luka does a super job on the glass. Just holds the space, keeps Keys off the glass. Luka hits the second side and screens. Quick release on the three is short. Keys has it and leads the break. The in-3 transition is no good. Zandalasini gets the offensive rebound. Goes to Keys on the inside. They space the floor here, Italy. Oh, hung it out. And the quick steal. The easy two on the breakout. Pablo Palau. Gets it back to 11. And again, super start by Italy, but Greece clawing their way back in here. Zandalasini. Looks inside, Keys seals and is fouled as Luka just couldn't get over the top. Takes one for the team. Only the second team foul for Greece. If there's a country that knows how not to foul and how to use its team fouls, we're looking at it right now. Greece with only their second team foul of the quarter. End line possession. Keys will handle the basketball. Oh, wide open three. And they dodge the bullet as Pan can't knock it down, but the ball will stay with Italy. Penetration, mishandle, foul on the play, 4.4 on the possession. And Panzera got all the way to the middle. Just could have, should have perhaps finished. There's the penetration. She's at the ring, not guarded. Stamati takes one for the team. Greece pick up their third team foul. Verona moves it on. Zandalasini, quick release from the 2-point line. And a great work on the glass by Pan. Verona has it. It's important here that, Greece got to get a stop. That's the third offense they've given. Oh! And Verona just said, you don't give me 3 opportunities without paying. She knocks down the 3. Stamati. 4 seconds left. Stamati's got to put this up. Gives it up. Spanu runs out of time. And at the end of quarter 1, Italy started dominant and ended the quarter dominant. Better signs for Greece as that quarter developed, but they trailed at the end of 1, 24-10. And the stats are not going to be good reading for Greece at either end of the floor. And 33% for the Greek national team. Italy with 55 and 75 from 2. And rebound-wise, they are just dominant. 13-6 on the glass, 6 assists in those 24 points. And that is an impressive start here. Xander Lassini came to play, got points early, got herself going from the perimeter. And once she gets into that rhythm, it's a tough ask to get her out of it. Ten first quarter points for Xander Lassini. And Greece being Greece will just knuckle down, play their defense, work their way back in to this game. No need to panic. They'll just keep being Greece. They'll make adjustments. They'll eat into this 14-point lead. They'll be trying to make this a single-digit scoreline as they go into the halftime break. And they've been here on the road in national team basketball so many times before. Start of the second quarter. Greece with the first possession, down 24-10. Step back, 3 behind the screen is no good. And Stoa Lamprou will get going. Stamati stands for the offensive foul. Stamati, the experience. There's so many ways you can help your team, and she knows all of them. Stamati. Spirou dives to the post, doesn't get a look. Now she'll come back, gets great position, faces up. A little bit more urgency offensively. Spanu in traffic, great pass. Luka is blocked, has to put it back up. Doesn't get it to go. And there's your difference without Basula in the game. Italy can't make the most of that down the other end of the floor. Quickly, Spanu has it again, tries to back in. Italy are looking to line up to help. Here comes the help. They roll out of it, tries to make the pass, doesn't get it there. Powell leads the break, has numbers. Inside out, they reverse it. The long 2 is good. And Verona with the 3 and now the 2. Spanu on the break is fouled. And they'll just keep finding ways to get back at you. Pam picks up the foul as Spanu gets out on the break. You've simply got to be relentless against the Greek team. They'll keep chipping away, however well you've played. Substitutions coming in off the Italian bench, I think. I don't think the referees are mic'd up, but they are reviewing something. And they've called it unsportsmanlike. Spanu got out on the break. And Pan getting back. No reasonable attempt. No basketball action on the ball. Spanu has a chance to knock down the 2-3 throws, and Greece will have the ball back. One for two from the line. It will frustrate her, but the unsportsmanlike foul, the possession, doesn't take much for Greece to get going. Pavlopoulou goes inside. Spanu thought about it. Inside out. Salamprou doesn't get it to go. Spanu's on the glass. And the ball will stay with Greece. And Spanu just finds so many ways to make a contribution. New 14 for Greece. They trail 26-11. They have to go long out of bounds. Stamate. Salamprou. Oh, the three from Pavlopoulou. And Greece starting to roll. To the inside out. The open three for Verona. Back-to-back threes. 3 from the floor for Costanza Verona. Showing why she plays 21 minutes a game for Schio. Pavlopoulou looks at their options. They go, oh, nice seal. Should be an easy two. Is an easy two. Ariki Luka. Still a 13-point lead, but it looks like we have a ball game. Verona turns the corner, gets to the elbow. Panzella gets it back to her. Nice move to the inside. Whistle on the play. Super change of angle. And Kubi just sealed, released, gets fouled. Fouled on the catch. Well, they picked for the pickup. And Fasina couldn't get it to drop. And here, again, Greece trying to get back in this. Pavlopoulou draws contact in transition. Conti checks in. Gina Mali Conti. Stamati needs a pass, finds a pass, wide open in the corner for three is good and one. Penelope Pavlopoulou, feet set, locked it, knocked it down, draws the contact, and Greece have a chance to get this back to single digits. Closest they've been in a very, very long time. We've got a 9-point game. And this just has Greece written all over it. Surely Zandalasini will have to check back in soon. Inside, outside with the ball screen. Super penetration, needs the pass, finds one. Lines up the three, but stepped out of bounds. Italy will take the timeout because Greece are the team in this second quarter that have really worked their way back into this. Chance to cut this to a 6-point game on the next possession. Italy take a timeout. Let's take a listen. Options. Spanu settles for the three, knocks it down. 6-point game. It's almost a script. And another turnover. The Italian timeout has not stemmed the flow. Open for three is no good. Spanu clears up the mess. Looks to hand it off. That'll be a Greece basketball on the end line. 5:31 to go in the half. Italy still lead this one 29-23. Greece with the possession. Spanu has it in the corner. Got to go to work here. Is fouled on the way up. Well, heads up doesn't do it justice. Cuvier had arms less than straight up. So what does Spanu do? Just go straight through the contact. Finds herself on the free throw line again. But struggling tonight from the free throw line. Has been there for, oh, this will be a 8th free throw. But has not made 2 on any trip. Gets the friendly roll. Conti has a look at the options, moves it on. Pound has it. Italy not really going anywhere at the moment. Penetration to the open 3 in the corner is no good. Great offensive rebound. Little ball fake goes up. And they really do clean up the mess. Penetration. Pam stops, pops, doesn't get it to drop. Great work on the glass. That's how to go to work on the glass. Cuvier gets the rebound, gets the angle, just powers back up. Spanu gets to the middle and kicks. Naki. Spanu on the three-point line, 7 on the possession. Steps back for the 3 this time and can't get it to go. Foul in transition as Kostiniaki takes 1 for the team. Spanu will never accept it, but perhaps it might help if she takes a short break right now. 4:24 to go. Greece are back in the game. Show the 2-3 zone, trying to force and slow down this Italian lineup. Nice curls, Andalusini in the lane, kicks, beautiful pass, whistle on the play. Greece have fouls to give again. Great curl, draws 3. Super decision to find the open player, but he's fouled as she tried to get rid of it. Conti, Andalusini lifts, gets to the elbow, has to back it out. And Italy just settling for 3s. Another great rebound. Andalusini, even she turns down the 3, gives it up. Pam from the corner, can't get it to go. This time Greece do come down with a defensive rebound. Pulau gets to the middle, kicks it. Spanu in rhythm for 3 this time, knocks it down. Ages will carry on being Greece. Spanu with 3. Goes to 2 from 3 from the three-point line. Andalusini, who seems to have whistled on the play. Verestanidou off the ball, just tried to clear the keyway. Cubier gets and releases the pressure. Vila back in the game, wide open from the three-point line is long. And Greece are just giving up offensive rebounds, and Vila makes them pay with another second shot. It's another area where Fasula just carries this Greek team. And that'll be shots, as Italy have been in the bonus for a while. Fico charged with the personal. Kristiniaki, 26 now, nearly 27. "35 minutes a game for Olympiacos in the Euro Cup women this season. That's a shift. 16 points, 4.5 rebounds. 51% from 2-point range. Just another quality player. Super little penetration, but they can't get it to drop. Defensive rebound is Spanu. Greece have 4 on 3 down the floor. And we're stepping out of bounds. There you go. And those things that frustrates coaches so much. Ball reversal to the open 3 is no good. And that three-point well is dried up in this second quarter for Italy. Palau moves it on. Stop and pop in the corner. But Kristiniaki, that's her range, just from 2-point range. Extended 2-point range is just super efficient. And Italy will take the timeout. And what was at some points, I mean, the biggest lead of the game. Points was their biggest lead. It's now a 2-point game. And Greece are just being Greece. It's taken a 3-2 zone or a 2-3 zone to slow it down, taking a 2-3 zone to take the pace and the rhythm out of this Italian offense. And the one thing you can guarantee is in these last possessions of this first half, Greece will not be making mistakes that will give Italy the chance to go in with momentum. Stimiaki stops and gets off the floor so quickly. The release is too quick. If you back off there, she's going to pull up in space and knock it down. Does what she does. Two-point game, 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Landolosini. Almost a turnover. Landolosini 10 first quarter points. Now she sat down for a lot of time in this second quarter, but pointless in this second quarter. Pan is the release. Vila has it. Whistle away from the basketball. That will be 2 shots for Italy. And Laura Kubai on the free throw line. Can't make the first. Average 16 minutes a game in EuroBasket women for 4 points. 21 minutes a game in the Europe Cup women for Venezia. Wozniacki gets it to Spanu. He's gone the whole half. Stop and pop in the corner is no good. For Pablo Pilau. Go inside. Goodbye. Banu comes on the baseline to help. Wide open. Vila gives it up. Pam puts it on the floor. Foul line jump shot is no good. But Italy get another offensive rebound. Vila penetrates, dumps it off for the easy 2 and 1. Kubai gets the 2. Initiated the offensive rebound by just keeping it alive. And effort plays and offensive rebounds of what Italy have gone to. Greece will take their second time out of the first half with 1:08 remaining. Coach has a good job, really has tried and has really put in a shift. And Charistandu has chipped in with her 4 minutes on the inside. But Dubai has done an excellent job for Italy. Spanu penetrates, kicks, relocates. Pilau. Spanu down the lane, gets blocked. Zandalasini, that's a huge defensive play. Easy 2 on the break for Italy that they make. Opens it out to an 8-point lead. And they should get the ball back. Into the half court. Stinaki inside. Short mid-range jump shot is no good. Kistiniaki with the offensive rebound. Needs a pass right now. Puts it on the floor though, gets to the middle. And then drops it and turns it over. Chance to make this a 10-point game. Plenty of time on the clock. Vila has it. Great decision to just give them a second look at it. Get to Zandalasini. Stops, fires up the 2, doesn't get it to go. And if you'd have offered Greece a single-digit margin at the half, they'd have taken it, but they'll be disappointed. They closed it to 2 with a 6-0 run at the end of that first half. Gives Italy the 39-31 advantage. And to an extent, they have weathered the storm and re-established a little bit of control at the end of that first half. Here's the stats. Still 57% from the 2-point range and 26 from 3 for Italy. 50% for Greece from the 3-point line. They haven't taken many, but rebounding has kept Italy in front. 28 rebound advantage in that first half, and that has given them enough of a breathing space. Zandalasini had 10 after the first quarter, went pointless in that second quarter, but the work of Kubai with 10 points and 6 rebounds has made Greece go into the half with the 8-point lead. We'll take a break, leave you with some highlights of that first half, and we'll be back for the second half shortly. We'll see you then.
meravigliose buste e abbiamo anche un fotografo, venite in mezzo al campo ragazzi, così fate anche una bella foto ricordo sul logo di EuroBasket. Dovete guardare lui, non è difficile. C'è anche una mamma. Bravi ragazzi, facciamo un applauso ragazzi che hanno partecipato e ovviamente un grande applauso al nostro sponsor IPSA. Ancora, facciamoci sentire. Bravi ragazzi. IPSA, vi ricordo essere azienda farmaceutica, nuovo main sponsor della Federazione Italiana Pallacanestro fino al 2026 e dopo la presenza sulle maglie della nazionale maschile e femminile mondiale, oggi il logo è a posto anche sulle maglie della nazionale femminile. Ringraziamo quindi IPSA per questo live e ringraziamo ovviamente i ragazzi che si sono prestati e le società che ce ne hanno prestati.
these teams are 2 of the 4 hosts for EuroBasket Women 2025. All 4 teams in this group are already therefore qualified for the EuroBasket, but a group with 4 teams in the top 25 in the world sets up 1, great preparation for those teams, but 2, a really competitive group. 4 great basketball countries in Europe. There'll be a lot down to trying to win this group, have a little bit of bragging rights, momentum and confidence going into a EuroBasket. Only Germany are in the Olympic qualifiers, but because after this window in November, the Olympic qualifiers are in February, and we don't get the next round of games till next November in this qualification series, and then it will be completed in February 2025. But what a great series of games. Germany have already got off to a winning start by beating Czechia in Prague earlier this afternoon. And now Greece and Italy facing off here at halftime. Italy trying to defend home court. And so far, on the back of 2 exceptional performances, Sandalcini had 10 in the first quarter. And then Bai just went to work as the team offense, especially from the 3-point line, dried up. She just went to work on the inside. Bai with 10 points herself to go with 6 rebounds in that first half. Pasula, and it's an opportunity for other players on that Greek roster, but it's a huge pair of shoes to fill until she recovers. I mean, the hope would be that she'd be back for game day 3 and 4 next November, a year's time. You would hope and expect that she recovers fully by then. At the moment, it's down to Vasiki Luka to hold the middle. She's alongside Artemis Spanu, and with Kristiniaki at the 3, that front line. And the work it's going to have to do on the glass will probably decide the game. Here we go then, quarter 3 here in Italy. And Viglia looks inside. Keys has it, back to basket. Zandalasini gets to the middle, is bumped across the lane, a little soft one. Spanu just bumped her on the penetration. That'll be Spanu's second foul. Can seem a lot. Vila has it, turns down the ball screen, gets to the lane and kicks. Keys with a long 2 is no good. And it's the way that Greece take you out of the spots that you want to shoot the ball from. Percentages just dive. Deep 3 is no good. Defensive rebound, yet another rebound for Laura Kubai. Kubai gets it on the trail. Inside, outside. Villa with a feet set for 3 is no good. And Spanu tips it. And Luke gets the defensive rebound. Steno Lamprou gets it back. Looks at her options. Turns the ball screen down. Is fouled on the penetration. Sprea Fischel just, I think, just played as though she was going to use the screen. Didn't force her to use the screen. And then fouled her on the penetration. Stella Lamprou penetrates, kicks. Spanu, 4 on the possession. Has to take the step back. Long 2, doesn't hit anything. And that will be a 24-second violation. Pointless in this third quarter after a minute and a half. Zandalasini needs a pass, finds a pass. Vila has it, moves it on. Trying to go to work on the inside. Head and shoulder fake. Second move off the glass. Doesn't get it to go. Greece in transition. Well, they leave it wide open for 3 is no good. And they dodge the bullet. Pablo Palau will be disappointed she didn't knock that one down. Vila attacks the middle, gets in the lane, slips, just about recovers. And Zandalasini, guarded by Spanu. Zandalasini steps back for 3, just fills it up. Obviously prefers the odd-numbered quarters. First points of quarter 3. Lamprou drops it. Stiniaki with Luca with the long mid-range 2, doesn't get it to drop. Zandalasini leads the break at speed. Doesn't like the numbers. Takes the drag screen, looks inside. Vila lifts. Goodbye to the middle. Nice pass. Super finish by Vila, but what a pass. Goodbye continues to impress on the night. You might be feeding a Greek timeout if they don't score on this possession. Spanu has it. Puts it on the floor. In the lane for 2. Gets the roll. Keys looks at the referee and says, no offensive foul. Didn't she clear me out? Let's take a look. There's the ball screen. There's no elbow to clear out. Keys, to an extent, is lucky not to get the flop, but even worse, Coach Capo Bianco picks up the coach tee. Spanu did not extend the arm. Absolutely did not extend the arm. Back to a 10-point game. 6:50 remains in the third. Villa breaks the pressure down, gets to the ring, drops it inside. Kabay at the second attempt, needs a pass, finds one. Villa gets it. Zandalasini comes off the block and squares up. Well, hesitates. Kabay with the long two, doesn't get it to go. Kristiniaki. Still a Lamprou. Gets it off. Spanu skips it. Bilal, the three is way short. Villa has a chance to lead the break. It's becoming really disjointed. High-low. Zandalasini with a ball fake. Gets it off the Keys. Extra pass. Open three in the corner is good. Super ball movement. Keys with the pass. And Spreaficio with a feet set. Just re-establishes the 13-point lead. Lamprou gets it off. Spanu. She's either knocking down shots with nothing on it apart from string. Oh, that's a second air ball from there. Stamo Lamprou sits down. Stamati. Evadikia. Samati steps in. Villa will take this Zandalasini screen. He comes back, gets another screen, gets to the inside, stops, pops, knocks down the two. She's sweet as you like on that. When she's in rhythm, Greece just can't stop her. Spanu with flair, gets the ball screen. Feet set in rhythm this time, knocks down the three. Just refuses to let her team go away. Zandalasini. This is the first quarter. Zandalasini stops, fires up the two, doesn't get it to go. That's a tough one. Spanu clears up the mess. Ripple out to Spanu in the lane. No foul call. Officio's charged with the personal. Spanu will have a chance. Yeah, obviously moving across. Spanu will have a chance to get this back to a 10-point game. Zandalasini has gone on to 15 points on 6 for 10 from the floor. Spanu hits the front of the ring. Makes the second. 4:38 in quarter three. And Greece trail this one by 11. Villa with the basketball. Villa's really comfortable. Zandalasini with the turnaround two is no good. It's the Mate. Leads the break. Little hesitation. Gets it off. Spanu with the handoff. Pavlopilou goes to the inside. That'll be a little bit of football. It should be an end-line ball with a 14-second reset. Chance for Greece to get this back to single digits again. 8-point game at half. Nice pass to the inside. Spanu goes up, doesn't get a whistle. Villa leads the break. By Soaks control, extra pass. Revicio off the glass for two, can't get it to go. Everything was good about it for Italy apart from the finish. Spanu. Stamati wants to clear this for Spanu in the block. The help comes and comes early. Goodbye, reaches. Finds the open three, is no good. Keys clears up the mess for Italy on the glass. Chance for Villa to lead the break. But just out of control. Greece have numbers back. Italy could have just spent time with it. Greece will take the timeout. I think it's more of a timeout for a blow. Spanu's looks like she's going to go the whole game. Just needs to be a little sharper in the half court.
Πάμε να παίξουμε. Toys. Εδώ είναι η Ελιάνα. Εδώ είναι η Εβίνα. 5, 4. Εντάξει, και κάνουμε. Βγαίνεις από το 4. Βγαίνεις από το 4 και βγαίνεις Ελιάνα εδώ. Κάνεις pick and roll. Αυτό είναι slip όμως. Είναι slip. Πάσα στην Πινελόπη. Πας να κάνεις screen, decoy και πας και κάνεις down screen για την Ελεάνα. Εντάξει, και κόψε μέσα. Εντάξει, πάμε.
Well, it's Andalcini with 15 and 5, Spanu with 17 and 7. And Lorella Kubai with 10 and 7. Across the rosters of both teams, everybody trying to make their contribution. 11-point game. Greece with the basketball. Stamati. Spanu will advance it now. Why not? She's played every other spot on the floor. Pavlo Pulau gets it off, gets it back. Will take the ball screen up. They turn it down. Stiniaki gets in the lane. Second move off the glass. Super finish. If she catches inside the three-point line, it's a score. 6 points personal for Kristiniaki. Got a 9-point game. Zandalicini gets caught in the lane, turns it over. Greece with numbers. Kristiniaki again doesn't like what she sees. Spanu under the foul line once. Kristiniaki gives it up. Pilau gets it off. Kristiniaki feet set for three. Doesn't get it to go. Great work on the glass. Stamati for three. Got it. 6-point game. Greece on a roll again. Raficio wide open in the corner. Can't get it to go. And Spanu leads the break. Stiniaki is fouled on the floor. That'll be the third team foul on Italy. Panzella with the blocking foul. Stiniaki, Stamati. Yuka, deep catch, ball knocked away and will stay with Greece. Got to keep giving Luca the basketball when she is open like that. Got to keep her interested. She's doing a really nice job at the moment for Greece. Substitutions off the Italian bench as Martina Fastina checks in. Spanu takes the first screen. Gets her feet set for three and fills it up. We've got a 3-point game. Verona lines up the three. Shot the ball well in the first half, but she's out of rhythm as well. Great work again. And why not give it a goodbye on the inside? She gets her 12th point, and they needed those two. Stiniaki penetrates. Reverses it off the glass for two. Keys on the wide open trowel. Can't get it to go. Great work again on the glass. Fasina this time. Verona to the inside. Keys has it knocked away, and Spanu again comes away with a basketball. Spanu hands it off. Pilau. Well, the pass was there, but I don't really see Luka being able to handle that. Last minute of the third quarter. Keys out top, we'll move it on. Nice cut to the inside, Kubai again. She has come to play, huge shift. Luka moves it on, Stiniaki puts it on the floor, stops, takes a tough one, too tough a one. There's a foul, Greece have 3 to give again. Italy should hold to take the last shot of this third quarter. Verona moves it on. Zandalasini. Kubai backs in. Second move. Tried to get the pass off. Greece have enough time here. Gonna have to put it up. Spanu with a turnaround. And couldn't get it to go. And after Italy established a double-digit lead again halfway through that third quarter, Greece dragged themselves back to 3 down. And at the end of the third quarter, Italy lead it by 5, 53-48. Italy trying to control this one. Greece trying to get over the hump of that margin of a lead. 50 and 30 from the field for Italy, only 42% rather from the two. Rebound-wise, Greece stopped the bleeding, shall we say, in that third quarter. Still are being out-rebounded by 10. It's just the third quarter of just runs. Good start to the third quarter by Greece. Built that 14-point lead in the middle of that third quarter. And then on the back of, largely on the up, if this is the right way. Greece have forced Italy from the second and third quarter to take shots that Greece are a little bit more happy with them taking. Whereas Greece have got more and more of the shots they want. And it's that's the way to stop this scenario, is that Italy have to start getting shots they want. Now obviously Zandalasini is a key part of that. She doesn't start this fourth quarter. Kubai, who's not really supposed to be that big offensive threat, has been huge. Keys with the 3, drops it. Big start to the fourth quarter. That's been Keys with her feet set. Gets it back to an 8-point game, 6 points personal. Stamati looks long. Spanu. Keys knocks it away. Love the respect between those two. Stamati will inbound. Inside out. Stamati knocks down the three. Three answered with a three. Italy have to do it all again. Verona off the stagger. Puts up a long two and knocks it down. Wow, she's instant offense. Super first quarter. Starts the fourth really confidently. Spanu hands it off. Tremendous defense by Keys. Gets in the lane. And Verona was fouled. Pablo Palau just wanted a little bit too much with the pass. Commits the foul on the way back. She's going to get some time on the bench. Stomalamprou checks in. Can't see her staying out for too long. Oh, back-to-backs. Super, super way to come off the screen. Get your feet set and knock it down. And turnover. Got to feel a Greek timeout coming. 2 on the end of the break. Timeout, Greece. 64-51 in the blink of an eye. It was a 5-point game. Now a 13-point game. It's all Italy at the start of this fourth quarter. And Verona has been the catalyst. Defensively and offensively. Verona starts things off. And Italy back out to a 13-point lead. Greece have got to do it all again. Well, Verona came out in this fourth quarter confident. Made the pull-up. Steps her feet, knocks down the three, and made a tougher one after that. And Artemis Spanu and Greece down 13. Luka moves it on. Spanu in the block, guarded by Keys. It's in a nice matchup at the start of this fourth quarter. Spanu needs a pass, finds one. Great little pass, super ball movement. Luka gets the two. Wow, what ball movement by Greece. Super looks. Verona feeling it. Keys looks down to the block. Goodbye, doesn't get it to go. Stiniaki moves it on. Luka will look to hit the second side. Goes to the handoff. Quick release on the three is no good. Defensive rebound by Fasina, and she leads the break. Sideline pick and roll. Fasina gets into trouble but stays with the play. Verona has it. Gives herself a little bit more space. Inside, outside dribble to the open three in the corner is no good. Fasina keeps it alive. Keys thinks about the three. Verona is short for the three. And you're almost writing that one in the stat book. Spanu, chance to get this back to single digits for Greece. 6:30 in the fourth. Stiniaki. Spanu will pick and pop it. Great rotation defensively. And Italy out on the break. Verona looks long. Keys just about stays with it. Turns it over. Stiniaki. Will take the Luka screen. Spanu. Prue is off the backboard for no good. And Verona. When Verona has it in this fourth quarter, she's looked really accomplished. Sina moves it on. Kubai is fouled on the catch, and Kubai continues to impress. I mean, at the moment, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. She just put in a huge, huge shift. Vida checks back in. Pavlo Palau checks back for Greece as well. Vila. Greece with another opportunity to get it back to single digits. Spanu goes inside, stops, needs a pass. Short two, drops. Took its time to think about dropping. Fasina moves it on. Vila tries to break it down, needs a pass. Keys, feet set for three, got it. 2 huge threes in this fourth quarter. Jasmine Keys back out to 12. Spanu on a flare, puts it on the floor, goes inside in traffic. Ball goes out of bounds. That'll be, the foul is called. Rips it through, puts it on the floor, just about gets it out of the hand and pick any one of 3. Dandalasini checks back in for the last 4, 48. Fasina, good minutes by her. The clock starts to become an enemy for Greece. 12 points down with these 2 to come. This could cut it to 10. Still more than enough time, but Spanu, who has struggled from the free throw line this evening. Four for 9 from the free throw line. So not her. Gets the second to go. Sarah Madia checks in. And Dandalasini drops it inside. Keys can't get it to go. They look long. Stinaki just about recovers it. Gets to the lane. Takes the tough 2 and it drops. Is this the last run for Greece? So they're going to get back in this one again. They trail by 9 with 4:10 remaining in the fourth. They show the 2-3 zone. That's the other reason time is really going to be against them. A lot of tired legs on the floor for Greece. The inside 2 is no good. Spanu with another rebound that gives her a double-double. Stiniaki. Greece can't spend too much time with it. Gets to the foul line and kicks. Spanu attacks it. Off the glass. Doesn't get it to go. Defensive rebound by Dandalasini. And Italy just have to be really smart now. Keys in the block is fouled. 3rd team foul for Greece. There's the reach. And Keys again makes the smart play. Aristomudu picks up the personal. Madeira is off with the 3. Pavlo Palau takes the ball screen. Coming back the other way. Spanu wants in the block. Spanu gets in the block. She's held as she's posted up, but that's only Italy's second team foul, and 3:13 remains. It's getting to that time where Greece just have to score. They're out of bounds. Spanu comes off the elbow screen. Pilipau penetrates, kicks. Kristiniaki in the lane is fouled by Keys, who's not happy. Here's the penetration. You see there's the foul anyway. Then Keys comes across and hits everything. Not sure why she's not happy. Kristiniaki will pick herself up off the floor and go to the free throw line. Keys will rotate out. Kristiniaki simply has to make both here. Just over 3 remaining in the fourth. And free throws have been a real issue for Greece. Kristiniaki makes the second. Eight-point game. Kristiniaki gets into double digits. Off the glass. Great work on the offensive boards again. They have just been huge on the glass. No one bigger than Kubai. Pick short roll for 2 is no good. And Zandalicini comes down with a defensive rebound. They'll give her a double-double. Off the glass for 2 is good for Matilda Biela. Timeout, Greece. That could be it for Italy. They lead this one by 12 with 2:19 remaining. And that start at the beginning of the game, the 14-point lead, is still really the difference. .219 remains. Greece literally have to come down the floor out that timeout. Look to get something quick, and then they've got to get stops. Still enough time. Kristiniaki gets it off, gets it back. Looks to attack Kubai, who's just down in stance. That's a great defensive effort. Tremendous rebound by Luca. Luca getting the rebound made life easier for the officials there. So I think this does hit the ring. There's a foul anyway. Nice pass. Quick 2. Back to 10. Greece still have a foul to give. Adara on the floor, the full team gives it up. Vila to the corner, the open 3 is fouled and 1, and that is absolutely it. Chance to make this a 14-point game. Officio with the deep three. Chance to make this a 14-point game. 1:28 remains. Can't get it to drop. While there's time, there's hope. Kristiniaki. Spanu gets the early pick and roll. Kristiniaki penetrates, needs a pass. Goes back on a give and go. Tough finish. Super finish. Italy just need to manage time, manage possession. Madara moves it on. Zandalasini. Kabai gonna have to put this up. Off the glass for two is good. And Kabai, just a phenomenal performance. 18 points, 8 rebounds. She's just been absolutely outstanding. The mid-range two is good. Luka drops it. Via gives it up, gets it back. Officio stops, pops the three, is no good. Another offensive rebound. If there's a stat that's going to stand out bigger than any other, it's the rebound numbers. "17 offensive rebounds as Greece knocked down the last shot. They're going to wipe it off. Zandalasini sits. Julie steps in for her first moments on the floor. And Italy, on the back of a tremendous start where they led by 14 at the end of the first, and a real shift on the glass where they had 17 offensive rebounds, get the win over Greece. A Greece team that just would not lie down and go away. Came back to 2 and 3 on multiple times. But in the end, Italy get the 76-67 win over Greece. And they can thank a huge performance by Lorak Kubai. Absolutely phenomenal performance. Greece 42% across the board, and the three tremendous, absolutely phenomenal performance on the glass by Italy. 17 offensive rebounds on their way to an 11-point win. 17 rebounds against 8 for Greece. So the Italian Federation establishment, all smiles here. Ivano has hosted a tremendous night and a tremendous performance by Italy. We're going to leave you with some highlights of a phenomenal performance by Italy. They win this one 76-67. Buy it with a huge performance. Dubai with 18 points, 8 rebounds. Zandalasini with a double-double. She went for 15, well, it says 9 rebounds, 15 and 9. Verona was just an inspiration in the fourth quarter. 14 points on 12 minutes for Constanza Verona. So a tremendous performance across the board by Italy. But Kubai, outstanding 28-point efficiency, led Italy to a huge win. Spanu did all she could, played every single second of the 40. 21 points and 10 rebounds. chipped in with 3 assists as well for an efficiency rating of 22. But as we said, were they going to be able to find enough support to make up the difference from the contribution of Fasula? And they just came up short. So both teams move on to game day 2 on Sunday. Italy will play Germany, who was successful tonight, and Greece will play Czechia. So for now, from Italy, for game day 1, it's good night.
Noi crediamo molto, scusate per la voce, noi crediamo molto che bisogna essere competitivi con se stessi. Essere competitivi con se stessi significa provare a fare un passo senza pensare tanto sugli avversari. E penso che le ragazze ci abbiano provato, cioè anche quando potevamo mollare un pochino siamo state solide, siamo state brave, anche la gestione degli ultimi minuti mi è piaciuta tanto. È normale che ci possa essere qualche up and down dovuto anche al fatto che abbiamo fatto 3 allenamenti insieme, però sono molto soddisfatto dall'atteggiamento delle ragazze.
È una squadra questa che oggi ha visto in campo 7 giocatrici che avevano giocato all'Europeo. Quanto sarà possibile inserire nuovi nomi in questi 2 anni?
Ma insieme a tutto lo staff noi guardiamo tutto, cioè guardiamo dalla Serie B a salire, perché secondo me anche delle categorie inferiori, io l'ho fatto molto anche
riprendere, c'era anche voglia di dimenticare quella delusione dell'europeo e di ripartire con un sorriso, e ce l'avete fatta.
Certamente, comunque ecco, è stata una partita molto intensa e comunque i miei compagni mi hanno messo in condizione per fare questa buona prestazione. Sono molto contenta che abbiamo vinto e è una bella vittoria di squadra certamente.
È sembrata una partita vera, noi sappiamo l'Italia da dove parte da una qualificazione già assodata, già certa. Com'è impostare un discorso del genere sapendo che sei già qualificata ma che devi comunque dare il 100%?
Per noi è importante soprattutto per il ranking per quanto riguarda i gruppi EuroBasket, quindi sì è vero, siamo già qualificati, siamo molto onorati di questa cosa, però vogliamo comunque far bene e comunque dimostrare che siamo una buona squadra e che comunque ci meritiamo di essere all'europeo anche se siamo già qualificati perché lo ospitiamo.
Alice.
C'è da lavorare in questo biennio per trovare il mix, questa sera già si è mostrato una buona coesione di squadra, il tuo apporto è vero, spiccano i punti nel Qualifiers azzurro con 18 punti, ma anche tanti rimbalzi e tanto lavoro come ha sottolineato il coach Capobianco in difesa, da parte tua e da parte di tutti. Qual è il tuo progetto nazionale?
Diciamo che tutto parte dalla grinta e secondo me la difesa è il miglior modo per per cercare la grinta comunque di squadra. E vogliamo essere una squadra molto tosta sia in difesa che in attacco, però ovviamente tutto parte dalla difesa e diciamo che oggi secondo me è stato un buon primo passo per essere concise e comunque per rendere quella la nostra cosa, cioè la difesa come nostra cosa.
Grazie.
Grazie a voi, grazie mille.
Davvero una gran partita alla sua soddisfazione, abbiamo sentito nelle parole di Capobianco.